Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another video here on Optimus FX trading channel. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank everybody for subscribing, for your continuous support. I really appreciate it. Recently I received a message from YouTube telling me that I've reached 1000 subscribers, and this is something that I'm very grateful of. So I will keep on posting videos with content that I think it will help some of you out there. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, in today's video I'm going to talk about why strategies don't work. People have been changing strategies all the time. Why don't they stick to one strategies? This is because strategies do not work at all. Yes, you heard me right, do not work at all unless you change your mindset. So this is what we want to talk about. So bottom line, what I can say is it's us traders, it's us traders who makes it difficult for these strategies to make us money. That's what we have to get. It's us as traders who we don't follow the rules. We just want to follow our emotions. I think that's the one mistake that we are always doing. So at the end of the day, you see that these strategies are not working at all. All right, so these brokers, the brokers, they really love it, when we just change strategies month by month or year by year. Trust me, if you want to make consistent profits in this business, you really have to have one strategy that you follow all the time. Okay, as for me, I created my strategy back in November 2019, and I've been using that strategy up to today. This is the same strategy that I use. Okay, I do not change the strategy, but what I do is I try to modify it so that it suits the varying market conditions. Okay, so today's video, guys, I'm not going to share much. I'm not going to waste much of your time. I do not want to make this video long, but I just want to talk about something that we can do as traders to benefit from these strategies. Okay, so I know a lot of guys have bought my strategy, and some of you have been saying it's working well for them, and some are saying they are still having problems in trying to come up with setups, something like that. But guys, these strategies, like my strategy, it has its own rules, so you have to follow the rules for you to make the money. Okay, so I'm just going to speak about a few things that we have to take into consideration each and every time when you're trading, or when you're using anyone's strategy. My strategy, your strategy, whoever's strategy. But these are the things that we have to actually consider. So first of all, you need to exercise a great deal of patience. You have to have patience. Okay, you have to have patience, guys. You have to have patience each and every time. You have to wait for the perfect setups to come by. When they do come by, then that's when you trade. That's number one. Then number two, you have to manage your risk very well. So if you use bigger lot sizes, it is going to be very much detrimental to to your capital, invested. Yes, you might be right, but like for example, if you are trading boom or crash 500, some of these spikes, they take some time to come by. So if you put a bigger lot size, your account will be wiped before that spike you are waiting for comes. But if you have if you are using a smaller lot size, you can actually chill a bit in the market. You can chill a bit in the trade for that spike, for that spike to come by. This is something that most traders do, and it is the it is very dangerous because it leads to the accounts being blown off. Okay, then number 3, you have to follow the rules of the strategies. I know every strategy that you come across, it has its rules. Like for example, my strategy, I always say, if you want to scalp boom 500 or even crash 500. As for boom, you have to wait for the market to actually go down. So this is now something that we are talking about. This is something that we're saying you need to be patient. So you have to be patient. We are waiting for those moments to come. Then when they come, then you trade. If they don't come, sit back, because it's better to sit back and relax than to lose your money, is it? So guys, you really have to follow the rules of the strategy. And number 4, of course, we know that the strategy will be telling you, when you see this and this and that happens, that's when you take your trades. Okay, fine, but you have to also analyze on your own. You have to analyze and make the final decision. Mind you, when you buy these strategies, you have to know what you are doing. All right, you have to know what you are doing. So most people, they would try to just follow the strategy. They don't even think on their own. They just want to just to follow the strategy each and every time. I can say as well as remember, when someone is taking signals, when they get these signals, they don't even look at the market conditions. They just enter, But you have to bear in mind that the person who's giving you signals, the person who sold you that strategy, he's also a human being. He's just like you. There's nothing special. There's nothing special about me, guys. I'm just a guy who's just like you. So if I can do it, then you can do it as well. So then the other thing, the last thing that I can talk about is guys, do not trade, especially with boom and crash. Normally, try to trade the trend and resist from trading pullbacks unless you know what you're doing. Because if you trade pullbacks whilst you are still learning Forex, you will never like Forex again, trust me. So try to resist from trading pullbacks. So yes, something that I wanted to share with you. Like you can see now on the screen of my phone, this is the trade that I've entered some few minutes ago. This is the strategy for those people who bought the strategy. This is the strategy that I'm using here. It's the same strategy that I've showed you guys, and I always say you have to use resistance and support, and this is what I've been doing. Actually, you cannot see where I've been drawing the resistance because I'm using my phone to record this video, but I was doing the analysis on my computer. Okay, so yes, but this is the strategy, guys. It works very well, and some of you might say it don't work, it doesn't work because you are not following all these things that I've been talking about in this video. So if you want any strategy to work for you, if you want any strategy to work 100% for you, or if I'll be lying if I say 100%, because at the end of the day we are all humans. You have to maybe 80% to about 95% of the time, if you want these strategies to work, you have to follow what I have just talked about in this video, because I don't want to lie to you. Whatever you do, or these markets, they don't love us. They will kill us if you're not patient, if you don't exercise risk management, if you don't follow the rules of the strategy, and also if you don't analyze and make the final decision each and every time when you are represented by a setup or a signal. It will help some of you out there. Yes, always, if you have any questions, you can be safe, guys. From your boy Optimus. Cheers.